Hello everybody, this is Isaac Lakhify presenting the Isaac Lakhify My 2 Cents Success Framework. Friends, today we're talking about relationship mastery and minding our own business. Now, when we worked in the Western Hemisphere in London, we were taught to always have an opinion about everything. A decade later, while living in Southeast Asia, we found that forming opinions about others was rude, improper, and even frowned upon. We found this fascinating because as human beings we belong to the same species and inhabit the same planet. Yet the Western Hemisphere preaches one thing, while the Eastern Hemisphere says the opposite about the very same thing. When we delved deeper, we found that the etymology of this paradox lay in the perils of backbiting and gossiping. One day we were sitting in a mastermind, and one of the mastermind contributors, called Mr. G, he spoke to us about gossiping and the definition of gossiping and backbiting. He told us that gossiping was casually talking about others in their absence. It didn't matter whether the discussion was based on facts or opinion. For if the other person would hear of it and not approve of it, it would constitute gossip. Backbiting, he continued, was scandalous, frivolous, and vexatious, and speech that could lead to libel and defamation. Mr. G likened the penalty for engaging in these repugnant, malicious, and abhorrent actions as washing away our good deeds by giving it to somebody else. Imagine if you fasted for an entire day, and then while pouring a glass of water in your kitchen to celebrate the end of your fast, you look through your window and casually lament how filthy your neighbor's washing on the line looks. Now imagine that an entire day of noble sacrifice has just gone down the drain as you unknowingly and unwittingly give your gracious deed away to a neighbor that you may or may not even like. Mr. G continued that backbiting is akin to eating the flesh of another. This metaphor made us uncomfortable and nauseous as we thought that even carnivores like lions, they leave behind the flesh of their favorite prey, assuming they're eating buffalo, when fasting or when feasting on them. Even during past civilizations like the dinosaur age, did the deadliest dinosaur, T-Rex, who inhabited large areas of the earth including Seattle, San Francisco, and San Diego, and weighing twice as much as a fully grown elephant, not eat the flesh of its dinner. Mr. G concluded in his nail-biting and riveting finale by telling us that the penalty for gossip and defamation was severe, that the CEO of the universe detests it so much that the perpetrators of this malignant action would be disgraced in their own homes. How often we find domestic residences denied of peace, happiness, and love because it is overtaken by the abuse of alcohol, adultery, and wife beating, simply because the occupants of these households could not keep their noses out of the affairs of others. Our dear friends, this is an excerpt from our bestseller called Highway to Heaven. If you'd like more information about Highway to Heaven and our exciting audios and Isaac Lakhify My 2 Cents Success Framework workshop, please visit us at isaac.lakhify.com.